Reload. Enemy down.
Alright, doing the good old solo queue. Teammates look decent. And I just realized that if you don't select, like if you don't manually select your legend in the character select screen, you will not be Jump Master. So I always thought the game had this weird bias against me until I realized you have to manually select your legend. And your chance, especially if you're picking third, you'll definitely be Jump Master. Anyway, so hot dropping over here on Runoff. I like this place a lot. Good loot. My teammate doesn't break off of me for some reason, so thanks, teammate. Especially at a place with so many places to drop. Just break off of me, Jump Master. Anyway, I pick up the Prowler right there, which early game, I never assumed to keep the Prowler because I never find a Select Fire with it.
Alright, let's do this thing.
And my teammate is lagging all over the place over here. Really weird engagement because of my teammate. But. So I move over to go rescue my Gibraltar. And we take him out, but yeah, that Bloodhound scan, I really hope that Respawn does something with it. Just at least the visual effect, because it is just so confusing when it happens. When you're both Bloodhound or when you're a teammate. And so just healing up, looting up over here. I feel bad. I didn't realize when I was doing this that this was my teammate's box, but he didn't have that much stuff. And oh yeah, I picked up the Select Fire, so I think that was when I decided I was just gonna run with it the whole game. I never play with the Prowler, except for like very early game, and then I usually switch out. But I want to try and get better with all the guns, and especially the submachine gun. So. And here I'm dropping a lot of stuff to my Gibraltar titty boy because I feel bad for looting his box. So anyway, we go ahead and rotate into Cascades. We hear a gunfight going on over the watchtower, and I think right here is when I see a Wraith portal. Yeah, so I see the Wraith portal here. So kind of being cautious. Just want to make sure I don't get too aggro walking over there to watchtower. So I realize there's a fight going on inside this building, so I just push it. Just kind of do a full send. And hopefully my teammates follow. And right here, I should have thrown that grenade a little shorter. I'm realizing I overthrew it. That's probably why I didn't hit anybody. So here, my teammate engaged in a fight.
Reloading. Enemy down. Setting shield, you'll be alright.
Yeah, and that Octane just comes in running like he's gonna own the place. So I just wait for my res to finish, catch that Octane in mid-sprint, and get the jump on him as far as taking damage. And those guys went in with a prayer and a dream, but didn't work out. So at this point, I remember I'm very much enjoying the Prowler. And yeah, right now I have a gray mag, so gonna head to that dropship, but then my teammates get another fight, so I push back to them. And I think this is when my aim kind of goes potato quality, but it still works out. Yeah, so not the best aim, but drop the Octane. Whiff a bunch of shots against that Pathfinder, but he's pretty weak still, so I just push up to him. And I'm not having to stress out too much about the team that was behind us, just because they just got rezzed. So just take care of that squad. And I'm pretty sure that's the team that got rezzed. Pushing over here just to get some loot. They end up running away, so nothing really happens. So I just come over here to res my Gibraltar again. Someone's just trying to do some poke damage at the triple take. And so I'm realizing that, you know, with that guy with the triple take, they might be covering the area that we were at where all the death boxes are. So I'm just trying to be a good teammate, give my Gibraltar something so he can at least defend himself with and contribute to a team fight. Plus, I'm feeling decently confident with my ability with the Prowler, and I got a purple mag. So just dropping a bunch of gear. And I'm also hoping he forgives me for looting his box earlier. But I hear the Bangalore ult, so I try and just signal to my teammates to come over here. My Bloodhound.
Let's go this way.
So I realize that they're in a team fight, so I'm just going to push and go for the third party. Nah, right here I thought I heard someone a lot closer than they were, so I pull out the Arc Star, but no one was there. Yeah, my aim is just pretty meh right there. Definitely have to practice more with the Prowler. But my teammate finishes that guy off. And do not see that guy at all. But thankfully he didn't have any shields, so he was pretty easy to drop.
Deploying health drone. Just a second. 1 second.
And so right here, I see the Hemlock, so I just go for that just to have a backup weapon again, since I gave my EVA 8 to the Gibraltar. So I hear the res going off, and then right there to my right, I see that Mirage uses ult, so I'm looking for him. Spot him. So he just kind of, I don't know what he was doing there. He didn't try strafing or anything, so he was really easy to take down. So I know there's 2 more at least, because they rezzed. My teammate decides to go and finish him, so I just go for the quick loot.
Slow and sure.
See the R301, but then decide, no, I'm going to go for the R99. I'm just all about that R99 lately. So we've got high ground, but I know there's only 2 of them, there's 3 of us. So I just decided to push and hope that my team has my back right here. So just laser down the Bloodhound, realize the Wraith is in that small building, so I'm just going to flank around. Or Bangalore. Anyway, yeah, so that was really easy. Bangalore never got any shield back or anything like that, or my teammate might have taken the shield off. So we move over here to the front of bunker, and it gets really boring for a while. But one of their guys pushes to throw down their Bangalore ult on my team, so I should have been able to drop him there if my aim was a little better. So I still have to practice on my aim, but this is just a kind of boring part right here. My team just goes high ground over there and just tries to do like a weird snipe battle with, you know, the enemy team and my team just doing a bunch of poke damage. So I'm just kind of chilling, watching our back, and that's when I realized that the other team, the third team in this the game, still is trying to flank.
Never mind. Let's explore.
And it gets real frustrating right here. I'm really trying to signal to my team that there's a we're going to get third partied and we're going to get pinched. I'm trying to tell my team to come back to where I am. Because at that point, if the third party team tries to push us, then they'll have the other team to their back. So I'm just trying to let my team know about that, and they are just determined to keep doing nothing but poke damage over there. So I just kind of wait, and kind of thought I was going to die here for sure. So I hear an enemy coming,
Might be something good this way.
and my team is just totally oblivious. But thankfully that caustic just made it extremely easy to kill him. Like, I realized he saw me come back here, but if you're going to be running to go get somebody, you need to check your corners. So take down the Bangalore. Both of my teammates get dropped because they're finally realizing that there is a third team. So I pick up one during the chaos where the other two teams are fighting each other. And I'm kind of, you know, I'm waiting for my teammate to crawl back a little more because I just can't res him where he's at. So I hear one of the teams resing.
Shields up.
And so I go for the res right here, which is bad because of the incline. Yeah, that guy was able to, that Wraith was able to shoot below my shield. So I back out real quick to heal. My Gibraltar gets dropped by a massive, incredibly fast. I don't know, I guess he didn't have any health or any, because he's using syringes. And right there I see the Wraith, so I just dropped down to use my shield. And it worked out. I was in the wide open, so I go for the res, even though I had no intention of fully resing him up, just to use my shield to block those bullets. And I'm able to heal up, thankfully. And I just go for the thirst right there, because I don't want that Wraith backing out and getting resed anymore. So I loot my teammate's box to get some more ammo, because I had like 5 rounds left in my Prowler. And I realized the last two teams were fighting each other, so I'm just pushing, trying to take advantage of that. Get real lucky that the lifeline whiffs on her master shots right there. So we drop her. So just one more left. So I'm just kind of looking for him. And that's the win. So I definitely need to work on my aim, especially like right there too. For some reason I struggle a little more when characters are like side strafing in front of me. But it's a good game though. I think this was my highest damage game so far. I'll get that 2.5k badge eventually. But gonna be using the Prowler a lot more now.